I'm here at EGX Rezzed expo in Birmingham, and I'm here today with Just a Pixel with Danny and Roberta, the founders of Just a Pixel.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So they're here today to actually just bring out light, just show us a little bit about the new title that they've got coming on. It's been, I believe it's been published by Team 17.
Yeah.
Just coming through as just a third party. Okay, so if you could just tell me just a little bit about the game for people who might not have seen the game before.
So Light is a minimalist stealth game. The idea is you sneak around and hack into various electrical devices to try and get around guards or trap them or distract them. So it's in bite-sized levels. It's very much like we want you to replay as much as possible. So you have 5 minutes basically per level. If you're quick, you can do it in 30 seconds, but if you're not, it's going to take a while. So yeah, that's basically Light in a nutshell.
Yeah. Fair enough. I was going to say, looking at the game, it's a completely unique sort of aesthetics that you've got going towards it. What made you sort of go towards this graphical style?
Blueprints, designs, really. We were looking at how to level design, and then we kind of were looking at lots of blueprints, and then we kind of liked the style of blueprints, and we figured, wouldn't it be cool to play a game where you are in a blueprint sort of environment? So that's kind of
clean lines, just bringing out like the gameplay more, and like just keeping it very easy to the eye, not a lot of clutter and things that you don't need when you have a top-down perspective.
Yeah. We wanted to focus more on the actual gameplay than the actual art style, so it's more minimalist as possible. So
that's what I think. From the little quick go I had before, it's so unique for a stealth game. It's not actually hiding in shadows all the time. It's actually quite a colourful game, quite a bright game, really eye-catching, and it just makes you get drawn into it straight away, just because of the unique look. So I suppose when you first started trying to come up with the idea of this game, how did it come about?
We were prototyping an idea because I was sort of playing around with this little bit of code, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. And then, like, I think within 3 days we had made like an early version of this, and there was guards and there was a box, and you kind of just played with it, and we just sort of grew over time as this, really.
Yeah, it all started, I think, with the volumetric lighting that we have throughout the game. So all the lights that you can see, they are projected when your character moves around. And then we went like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to add that glitch effect? Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we made the stealth game that we always wanted to make, but like a little bit more techy, a little bit more like unique in a way?
Basically, it just kind of snowballed from small little prototype to big game really quickly. So yeah.
And is this game going to be available on Steam, or is it just off your own website, or how it's going to come out?
It's going to be on Steam. Yeah.
Brilliant. And do we have a release date for it? Is it
this year?
This year. We're keeping it sort of under wraps then.
As much as we can design into it, we want to make sure it's perfect before we release. We don't want to promise too much and then force ourselves to release a half-finished game.
Well, we're just in two, realistically, making this. So what it would be is like, I don't want to overpromise and then having to do like 30 days without sleep because I promised something. So I mean,
we want to make sure it's ready before we put it out. Yeah, sleeping's a good thing.
That's one. Also, it's just literally you two are just a pixel. That's phenomenal. The work you've put into that is superb. Like, I can't believe it's only a two-man team. But so that's Just a Pixel, Danny and Roberta. Thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated.
Right,
Cheers.
so it's WASD mouse controls. Right-click to peek so you can look around. Hold down E to interact with objects. And there's hacking icons that appear from the terminals. If you just left-click any of the icons, it will allow you to sort of either toggle them off or like control them. So
right.
So first step would be to get to that green terminal on the left to allow you to unlock that door. Also, cameras, alarms, dead. Very much dead. Unless you can evade him somehow. No, he's found you. It's kind of figuring out where you went. Yeah, he's clearly hid behind a table. Okay, so basically, avoid big bright cameras, avoid guards. The civilians are the white colours. They just basically walk around. They do their thing.
Right.
They don't know who you are. The guards know who you are, though.
Right.
So let's unlock that door. Let's go to the terminal to the left, all the way to the left. There's a nice green terminal. So hold down E. Now that's giving you a line to the door to your right. What you can do is, if you go over to where that line is, left click on that, the ones and zeros, it'll start hacking it.
Right.
And then you now control that door. You can toggle it on and off. You can actually lock it behind you. If you wanted to go in that room and lock it, you can.
Okay.
So hold on E. Yeah, if you tap that icon now, you can lock yourself in so you're safe.
So no one can see.
Yeah. And then the camera, you've unlocked that terminal, so these cameras and the doors are now controlled, so you can turn them off and on. these cabinets they have intelligence in, so you need to go up to them and press E. Yeah.
And does that give you a bit more of a backstory?
Yeah, the whole story is told through these intelligence. It's sort of fragmented pieces of information designed to kind of replicate what the player's going through. Well, the character himself has actually had his mind scrambled and basically turned into a USB stick. So you've toggled that camera on now. The alarm's now raised because it's seen you. The guards are going to be chasing where they last thought they see it, and then they got you. Yeah, cameras are a bad thing.
I thought I could control the camera if I.
Oh no! You can basically turn it off and on. So yeah,
I won't make that mistake again.
So the replayability is like people are dying and then going straight back, and it doesn't like we've made the levels so they're not too big, so it's a big problem that they died. It's more the fact that they've now learned how to do something.
Right.
You tend to find players coming back and doing it. They find their own little path through it, and then they do it really quickly. The last time they play it, probably they do it in like a minute, or it takes them a half an hour to get to the point where they can do it in a minute. So the intelligence is also in that blue cabinets. See, this is why I thought blue was a good idea at the time. Turns out that no one can see blue on a blue background, so probably make it orange or something. Okay, so there's a blue. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
And is that for a terminal? Is it?
Yep, you've controlled, well, basically anything green you can interact with and anything blue. So if you can sneak past this guy by jumping down here and wait for him to go past. Oh, he's decided to stop there. So run there because he rotates up there, so hide behind that chair. There he's gone. Now sneak behind that chair. There you go. Oh, very close. Okay, so unlock that door. And you can sneak through. There's a bit of intelligence on that table as well, so cool. So, almost.
So tense, even though it's literally just a block,
cube. Yeah,
it's extremely tense.
This is why we wanted this simplistic art style. We feel like we can convey a nice stealth gameplay through simplistic art style. So this is the actual elevator where the game ends. So we need to find all the intelligence before we can use that elevator. Right. So there's actually one over there on that table. There's one up there.
Okay, so we need to find a terminal to unlock
this door does not unlock because we found it was actually allowing players to sort of run through the level and bypass a lot of stuff. So we locked that one off for now.
Right. Okay.
So if you head up through here, there's actually a guard. If you peek, you can see him. Yeah. Okay, so there's that, like a little conference room where everyone's doing a talk. It's This level is actually based around Rob's experience in different companies, so we've got like blueprints that are kind of inspired from her last job and my last job, so we tried tying it into our lives. I think we've got one airport level that kind of sort of resembles her hometown airport, so yeah.
That's crazy.
Cool. So there's the last bit of intel is actually if you go straight up and avoid this guy and go left, then up through this door here. There you go. So that little safe has got some. So I mean, blue on a blue background is a bad idea. Okay, so now if we go back to where that elevator is, we can actually exit this level. So somehow sneak past this bloke. Oh, he spotted you.
No.
If you run up to him and hit E, there you go, you killed him. Now if you drag him, I can show you this easily as well, you can actually press E3 to switch outfit. And now you're a guard.
Right, so
and
you get around.
Yep. You can also hide his body in that cabinet. So if you go up to that cabinet, you can sort of E to drag, walk over to it, press 2. Oh, yep. So you now hidden his body. The thing is that now there is a countdown that started because this timer, we wanted to kind of not condone you killing people in this game. So the idea is we wanted you to do it stealthily or sort of will heavily penalise you if any deaths occur. So, okay, go down. These guards will still spot you. Their radius is a bit... Also, we've given guards a different intelligence level so they don't react instantly if they're not that smart. So
right, okay.
That's pretty much what that guard... He's like, is that just... Did I see that or did I not? And then he's going to freak out and start chasing people. So, so that's the level, really. That's how the game is. We have more mechanics in where you can distract guards and you can sort of get them to go certain areas, maybe avoid things. So
right. Okay. No,
in a nutshell, that is life.
Yeah, it's a really fluid game. It's really nice to play.
Oh, thank you.
It's odd. It's very hard. So, so used to just being able to just hide in a box, and now you are a box.
You're the box.
It's a bit harder to do. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
No worries.
G.E.E.K 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 G.E.E.K